45 degree. And you know that isosceles triangles, two sides are equal. So here must be equal to this side. So let's assume here is 1 centimeter. Here will be 1 centimeter. Then this place I don't know. Let me call it x. We don't know. So we have to prove it. So how do we get this long side now? So we can say x squared, which is the longest side, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to what? Sum of the square of the other two sides. 1 square plus 1 square. This and this. So we can say x squared is equal to 1 square, of course, is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So x squared is equal to square root of 2. And we have root 2. So let's leave it as root 2. So let's substitute this long side as root 2. If I should ask you earlier on that here is 1, here is 1, so what will be this long side? I believe some will be guessing that this will be 2. No, we have to calculate it. So this gives us 2. Now, where are we going? We want to prove the tan of the 45, what's the value? The cos of 45, what's the value? The sine of 45, what's the value? So let's take this with respect to the angle. Tan 45, here is same thing as here, isosceles triangle. So this angle, they are the same, the sides are the same. The only difference is what? The hypotenuse. So now, let's have sine of 45 degrees. Sine, taking this angle into consideration. So sine of this angle 45 degrees. Remember, sine is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. So what is the opposite side of this angle? 1 centimeter. What's the hypotenuse? Root 2. Root 2. So sine 45 is equal to 1 over root 2. So let's go to cos 45. Now let's still consider this place. We have cos 45 is equal to, what is cos? Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So at the end of the day, we are going to have what's the adjacent side? Car. This is the adjacent side of this angle. This angle is the adjacent side, which is 1. Then the hypotenuse is 2. So we have 1 over root 2. So cos 45 and sine 45, they are the same thing. Sine opposite over hypotenuse, the cos adjacent over hypotenuse is 1 over root 2. If you punch your calculator, you discover that sine 45, same thing as cos 45. Yes. So the next one is tan 45. So tan 45, we have opposite over adjacent. So what's the opposite side now of this angle 45? This is the opposite. 1. What's the adjacent side? This is the adjacent. 1. So 1 over 1 is equal to 1 centimeter. That's it. So that's about sine 45, cos 45, and tan 45. Give you 45 degree will give you 1 over root 2. Cos 45 degree will give you 1 over root 2. And tan 45 degree will give you 1 y. The answer is y. So we are moving further now. We want to talk about that of 60 degree. I want you to be very much attentive now because it's going a little bit more logical. So for the 45 degree we use isosceles triangle. Now that I want to talk about the 60 degree, we are going to use equilateral triangle. So what is equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the sides are equal. From the name equi, from the word equal, equilateral triangle. So let me call this P, let me call this P, let me call this Q, let me call this R. So let's for that of an equilateral triangle, if all the sides are equal, that means all the angles as well will be equal. So I'm having 60 degree here, 60 degree here, 60 degree here. Everything is equal to 180. So let me make this place from here to here, let me make it 2 centimeter. From here to here, let me make it 2 centimeter, then 2 centimeter. So all the angles are the same, all the sides are the same. So what do? Let us bisect the triangle into 2 equal halves. So let me bisect this triangle. So I'm going to bisect it into 2. So it's going to give me this side. Let me call this. I'm going to have something like this. So at this place that I bisected, at this point QR, the main point, let me call it N. So remember, this is our 60 degree. Now if I should bisect this angle, it's going to be what? 30 degree on this side, 30 degree on this side. So let me take one side, here will be 30 degree. Yeah. So if here is 30 degree, don't forget here will be 90 degree. So 60 plus 30, 90 plus 90, 80 degree. So, but what's the length from here to here? So if from here to here is 2 centimeter, so that means if from Q to R is 2 centimeters, so while bisecting it, or after bisecting, after I must have bisected the triangle, here will be what? 1 centimeter, here will be what? 1 centimeter. So let me tag here and here 1 centimeter. Remember, here's our N, here's our R, and here's our P. Yeah, these are new triangle now, evolving from this equilateral triangle. So now, we want to talk about the sine of 30 degree, because of 30 degree, and the tan of 30 degree. But remember, what's the length? Here was 2 centimeter. So what's the length here? Here we don't know. What do we do? Let's use Pythagoras theorem again to solve it. Remember, Pythagoras theorem is that b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared. So let's assume this is my b. Let me call this my b. Let me call this my a. Let me call this my c. So at the end of the day, what's my b now? It's going to be 2 squared is equal to 1 squared plus c squared. So if I should evaluate it, 2 squared minus 1 squared is equal to c squared. So it will be 4 minus 1 is equal to c squared. So take 4 minus 1 to give us what? 3 is equal to c squared. So take square root of both sides. So c is going to be square root of 3. So just leave it at that point in time. So the next thing we are going to do now is, so that means Pm is root 3. So let me take it away, root 3. So Pn is root 3. From here to here is 2. From here to here is 1. Remember, we got the 1. We got the 1 between. We bisected this 2 centimeter, divided it into 2 equal halves, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So at this root 3, we use Pythagoras theorem to get this root 3. Where are we going? So now we want to talk about sine 30. Let me write it here. Sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree. What is sine? Opposite over what? Over hypotenuse. Remember, that's our so from the name so. So, ka, tua. Yes. This is a fundamental. If you are not familiar with this, please go back to our previous video. We have proved this. O is opposite, H is hypotenuse. So now at this point in time, what is the opposite now of this triangle now? So let's consider 30 degree. So this is the angle we are considering. So if this is 30 degree, what is the opposite side facing it? 1 centimeter is side facing it. So we have 1. So what's the hypotenuse side? 2 centimeter is the hypotenuse side. 1 over 2. So if you punch your calculator and punch, if you take your calculator and punch 30 degrees, it will give you 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is same thing as what? 0.5. So let's go to cos 30 degree. What is cos? Adjacent over hypotenuse, A over H. So adjacent over hypotenuse. So what is the adjacent side now? Taking this 30 degree into consideration, the adjacent side is this side. This is the opposite. So this is the adjacent side. The adjacent is root 3. The hypotenuse is what? Is 2 centimeter. That will be root 3 over 2. That's the answer. That's the answer. So the next one is what? Is the tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degree now, taking this 30 into consideration. Now what is tan? Tan is what? Opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. So what's the opposite side of this 30 degree now? Is 1. Is 1. What's the adjacent side? Is root 3. So we have 1 over root 3. So that is it. So now the next one is what? Is 60. We are actually with 30 degree now. For the 30 degrees, sine, cos, tan. It gives us the following answer. So for that of 60 degree now, so sine 60 degree now, it will give us, that means we are considering this angle 60 at this point of the triangle. Yes. So now taking this 60 into consideration now, what is the sign? This is the angle now. The opposite side now is root 3. So opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite side now facing this 60 degree now is root 3. Opposite side is always the side facing the angle. Adjacent side is the adjacent part of the angle, while the hypotenuse is the longest side of the what? Of the triangle. Please note that the longest side of the triangle is the hypotenuse. So the opposite is root 3. So we have root 3. Now what's the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is 2 centimeter over 2 centimeter. This 2 centimeter, this not, please take note, this is 2. I wrote 2 centimeter so that you not make mistake. So the next one is what? Is cos 60 degree. What's cos 60 degree now? Taking this 60 into consideration, cos is what? Adjacent, as we said earlier on, over what? hypotenuse. So what's the adjacent of this 60 degree? Is 1. So we have 1. What is the hypotenuse of this 60 degree? Is 2 over 2. So cos 60 is equal to what? 1 over 2. What about tan 60 degree? Tan is what? Of this 60 degree, we have tan is what? Opposite over adjacent. So what's the opposite side now? We have root 3. Yes. So we have root 3. What is the adjacent? We have 1. So over 1. So we can actually say tan 60 is equal to root 3. Once you calculate, you get that. So that is that by that. Note that your sin 45 is equal to 1 over root 2. Yeah, your cos 45 is equal to 1 over root 2. So your sin 45 and your cos 45, they are the same thing. Now, your tan 45 is 1. Punch it on your calculator. Then your sin 30 is 1 over 2. Your cos 30 is 3 over 2. Your tan 30 is 1 over root 3. Your sin 60, so on and so forth. So, these are things when you are going to exam board, in case you don't have calculator or you are told not to use calculator. Just know how to deduce this angle. This is an isosceles triangle. The two sides are equal, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, root 2. Then you know how to draw this equilateral triangle. All the angles are 60 degrees. You are gone. Then you start proving it. Understand the basic principle so that you get your answers. So our next lessons, I'm going to draw a table that contains sin 45, the answers, the values for sin 45 in a tabular format, so that once you understand those tables, you know how it goes, and then we are going to apply these values in our subsequent questions. Thank you very much, guys. I believe you enjoyed the tutorials. Please don't forget to subscribe, click on the like, update with your friends. Love you guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye.